it's Anna, and today I'm gonna talk about being an only child because I am an only child. So that's what I know, and everyone actually always, well, especially when I was younger, told me that they were so jealous of me because I was an only child. I didn't have to have having siblings to fight with. They did get all the attention. They always got in trouble for what the other did and stuff like that. But in the end, I was actually jealous of them because they had someone to talk to, someone to fight with, and where I just had got a lot of stuff. Basically, I had all my parents' attention. I could, if I get into trouble, they would know it was me or stuff like that. And that's not always fun because, yes, I may have an enormous room. You could probably tell a little bit, it's a little bear over here, but it's not fun just to have all your parents' attentions. Attentions? What's the no, well, sorry. But it has its downsides as well. Well, when people make me, only child, many assume quite off the bat, if you know you're only child, that you will be snobby or a mean person because you are used to getting everything you want. And yeah, I don't know where it comes from actually. Many only childs, that must be a better word for it, are actually being mean because they're used to all the attention, they want the attention, and it's weird for them not to have it. In my case, I hope I'm not that person. But I have always been the person laid back, sitting in the corner, actually scared of getting attention from others. Even so shy at one point when I was younger that I didn't actually speak to my family either. Only my parents actually heard me talk. And other than that, I didn't really speak to either my cousins, my aunt and my uncle, or my grandparents. I actually stayed away from them most of the times. When we had family gatherings, I would just sit by my parents and they would bring me food and bring me drinks and stuff like that. Drinks, water, whatever. And stuff like that. I was more used to have to hide, I think. My parents are very overpowering in their nature. My dad is very outspoken and very easily to get angry, you can kind of say. Well, he has a temper, but he's not always. He likes to argue and get his point across. So I was kind of laid back because I didn't want to be that, or I was always used to being shut down, that I would rather hide. So I'm not that stereotype, but there is also the other side of it, stereotyping with only childs, and that is being shy as me, that they are laid back. And some people actually think that it also means you're too good for that, but it's not the truth though. In my case, it was more because I was scared of people actually judging me. Judging. I can't say the word. Sorry, judging me for, I don't know, everything, I guess. I just wanted to be the person everyone liked. Be, what can I say? Normal, I would say, probably. So I would just stay in the corner and agree with everything. I wouldn't say no, I wouldn't go up and make an issue out of anything, because I wouldn't like that. So I instead chose to stay in the background and make people do things for me, and I was used to my parents doing things for me, still do, and it's sometimes I would rather they didn't give me all this stuff. They don't do it as much. They do, but not as much as used to. When I was younger, I didn't always get what I wanted. I didn't just point at things and got all the things, but mainly the big things, like I would get things I didn't really wish for. I'd get phones, computer, a car, what had gotten more, a bed I wanted. I had a sweetie one, a shitty one before the sweetie one. Well, but in reality, I never wished for that phone. I was happy with what I got. The computer I would pay for myself, but and we would share half and half. Ended up him giving me instead a car. I had seen it coming because I was driving that car for quite a while. It was a friend of ours, and their Jojo didn't want it, so he got her mother's car when her mother got a new car, and I just drove around that, so it didn't just stand there. And I ended up my parents buying it for me for my graduation party. Graduation. But in reality, I didn't really wanted a car. I thought it could give me something else. I really had used car and so, and like that. And now people are thinking you're ungrateful for they give you stuff. Yes, they give me stuff, but they don't give me attention. Actually, my dad and I never speak. We don't really have a relationship at that point. Well, for me, don't really want to, but for me, he's just money. He gives me stuff. He never speaks to me, and when he do, he's arguing or getting angry with me because of something weird reason. And mainly the time when he speaks about me, it's to my mom, where they talk shit about me behind my back in the other rooms, and what they don't realize is that I can hear them. So that is actually pretty annoying. And when I talk to my mom about it, yeah, your dad said, and your dad is getting angry with you, yes, but he's never coming to me with it. We don't speak because he's always shooting down the things I like and always being mean about the things I like. I have to hide some of myself to my dad. I'm not complaining because others have it worse, but it's really not fun when you can't talk to the people. They just give you stuff. What was that? Stuff. And my mom, when I was younger, she had it better, so she had issues now, but she also more or less get angry all the time because she had feeling pain or something. So what I actually got is parents that give me stuff, but is constantly angry. So that part of being an only child is annoying because I don't have any siblings to talk to it about or stuff like that. So I really want siblings to talk to and share it. They know what's going on. My friends, when they meet my parents, they say that, oh, you're so lucky, they're so sweet. Yeah, they're sweet to you, but not me when you turn around. That's part of being an only child. You have to constantly on your own take on your parents when they're being idiots or being mean to you or something. And sometimes I have done things that make them angry, of course. But that's part of being a human. But still, you get, in my case, I don't get the attention, only mostly bad attention, and I get a lot of stuff. I would rather be out of the stuff if I could have a family that are more together. Weird. But I can't, apparently. I can't remember anymore. I had written it down and I can remember. But yeah, it's a bad thing for me that my parents are that way, but yeah. Sometimes it's really nice to have someone to share the attention. Or yes, I might not have a big room and might have not done things like I have done, I don't know. But yeah. I feel like I am complaining, but I only have my friends to complain, so mainly. And I love my friends, I really do. And now I'm stalling, I'm sorry. So my parents also expect a lot of things from me. I could remember. School, they always expect me to do the best. They expect me to do all things, and they are pushing and pushing and pushing and pushing and pushing. And in my head, it was in the beginning it was fine because I got used to it, but in the end it was like they're pushing me to do things I didn't want to do. Like my mom pushed me to do drama at some point, and at that time I wasn't ready, but it's fine. I got amazing friends from it, so I'm not complaining about that. It was just the way she did it that more shouldn't have been that way. And in school, however, my parents always would push me to do the best. It's not that word thing, but they would literally push me. My dad would always, when I was little or younger, I said I wanted to be a vet. and my dad pushed so hard and would always dream big about it, and he did coming on with things, and you can do that, and you can do that if you do that. I was in innocent. I didn't want to be a vet anymore. A vet anymore. Because it wasn't me anymore. I love animals. I absolutely love animals, but I just couldn't get in the grades to it because everything was going over my head. I was trying so hard that I couldn't do anything anymore, and it was eating me up inside, so I ended up failing a lot instead. And then if I was bullied or something, if everything were going bad, I couldn't talk to my parents because they would start getting angry, not at me, but it felt like that way and stuff. So it's hard. Probably my parents, but as an only child, I would say people expect me to be a bitch or someone, but I like to say I'm not. I hope I'm not. They expect me to either be incredibly shy, that I can admit I am, and people expect me to be spoiled. I am to a certain extent. I'm not completely spoiled. I don't get everything I ask for because recently I really wanted an animal, a dog, and we can't get one because they don't feel up for it anymore after we lost our last one. We had him for 11 years, but that's an entire new other video. But I would say that don't judge people because they have siblings or others. They might not be like that, as you maybe have been told, or maybe you think like all that, and that's always things you judge before you really know them. I know that for a fact. I do that. I'm guilty of that, but I try to not do it as well. In my case, only child, I have it easier, can see it, but sometimes you will meet people that is that stereotypical type. They do come from somewhere, the rumors and stuff like that. But if you're an only child out there, don't let it bring you down. You will always have your friends, and they can be like siblings too, I found. And I love my friends. Yay. Well, that was it for today, and I hope you liked the video. Leave a comment, leave a like, and please subscribe. See you next time. Bye!